Okay, fantastic. Okay, hi everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. We're so excited that we were able to get through another week. My name is Jennifer Norman. I'm the author of the Super Captain Brave Man books with a lot of help. Most of you know my son Kyle, who joins me at every live stream. And today we are so excited that we're going to be joined with a special guest, Victoria Nelson.
We did it!
You did it! There you are! We're so excited.
Okay, I'm gonna try to set this up. I don't have one of those fancy ring holders yet. So I've got a stack of books trying to hold this phone up now. That's falling apart, but
fantastic, fantastic. Now there's a little bit of an echo on your side that I can hear. If there's any way to turn the volume down on either of your devices, that would be amazing. But in the meantime, I just wanted to let everybody know how we have come across each other's paths, because I think that this is really exciting and it's just the power of social media at its best. On the Super Captain Brave Man Instagram page, we are following some wonderful accounts that are in the disabled and special needs community. And so Victoria Nelson, we had discovered, actually had a beautiful daughter named Mariah. And as an homage to Mariah, she actually wrote this incredible book called Hiya Mariah, right here. Right here. And we were so taken by the fact that there were so many similarities between Mariah's story and her book and the Super Captain Brave Man books and Kyle's story. And so we immediately bought, you can see we've got multiple copies here. we bought the books and we were just so excited to be able to read these to Kyle. And so we thought, what a better opportunity than during a live stream to actually introduce Super Captain Brave fans everywhere to Victoria, as well as her beautiful family, and to the books. And so today we're dedicating this live stream and this reading to the Hiya Mariah books. But I would love to let you say a few words, Victoria, and you're going to be actually diving into the reading, but please introduce yourself and let us know what the inspiration was for this.
Yeah, thanks, Jennifer. And hi, Kyle. I'm so excited to finally meet you, buddy. This is my first time getting to meet Kyle. I got to connect with Jennifer earlier this week, but I'm just so honored to be here with you guys, able to read my book, Hiya Mariah. I wrote it about my firstborn daughter, Mariah, who was born with a rare syndrome called Charge. And with Charge syndrome, it brought a lot of different medical challenges for her, living life on a ventilator, having a G-tube, lots of different therapies, needing to be pushed around in a wheelchair. And even with all those things, though, she was still like any other child who wanted to play and have fun. And one thing, though, that we noticed would happen when we would take Mariah out into the world is that a lot of times people wouldn't know what to do and would just either stare at her or walk away. And sometimes I would just look at Mariah's face and see that she just wanted to be a part of the fun. And so sadly, our Mariah passed away about 5 years ago at 7 years old. And I wrote this book after she passed away, and I called it Hiya Mariah because I really want to teach kids how to say hiya when they meet a boy or girl like Mariah. And then I also noticed that there weren't very many children's books that represented children like Mariah. So I really wanted kids to be able to look at this book and be able to identify with her character and see them represented. I really think that that's so empowering for any of us to be able to identify with someone that we see, whether it's in a movie, book, whatever. And then lastly, I just hope to provide education behind lots of the different medical things that Mariah has. So I have like a glossary in the back, and that gives simple definitions to explain what it is, because I really believe knowledge is power, and it helps break down those social barriers that we might have to making new friends. So that was my hope with this book.
Absolutely. And it's such a noble cause. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get into it? The first thing that I wanted to do, I still hear a little bit of an echo over on your side. So if there's a way that you can turn down that volume, I think that it would help immensely.
Okay, I believe I turned down the volume on my computer.
All the way.
Okay.
Okay, it's not going
on your phone.
I can turn down the volume on my phone, but then I won't hear you. If I turn it down.
If you turn it down so that you can still hear me, but that it's not so loud.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. I am.
Or if you have earbuds
challenged.
or.
I'm the only one that does technically.
Yeah, if you have any kind of headphones, no problem. I just want to make sure that the experience is comfortable for those who are listening.
Okay, I have these gnarly headphones here I can put on.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. There you go.
Hold on,
that's like your customer service days.
Oh,
yeah, because I want people to be able to hear your book and the message as clear as possible without interruption. And
1 second. Okay, is
and
that any better?
I think so. Let's see. Yeah, that's perfect. Can you hear okay?
Yeah, I can hear it. I look like I'm ready for liftoff.
You do, and that's fine. We are lifting off.
Okay.
So before we get into the actual book reading, I just would love to share this beautiful dedication that Victoria and her husband wrote to her daughter. And I just want to honor not only Mariah, but all of our other little angels, all of our other little children out there from the special needs community, from the disabled community, who have earned their wings. And, you know, they're still with us doing God's work. That's what this is. This is 100%.
Mariah.
This is her legacy. And I just want to share this with you, with everybody who's listening, because I think it's just so beautiful. To my Mariah, you taught me about love, not only how to love you, but to love others. You showed me how to see beyond the surface, into the world you brought me. You taught me that there was so much more beyond words, beyond looks, beyond what is normal, beyond what is expected. You showed me how to look into people's eyes and see their beauty and worth, and to love them for who they really are. And for this, I thank you. To my husband, Justin, who has been my rock since I was 16 years old, to Jaden, Olivia, and Shane, may you remember to be kind, no matter where you are or who is watching. I love you from the bottom of my heart. So I just wanted you to hear another mother share your words, because to me, this is everything. Makes me emotional just hearing the words and speaking them, because I feel the same exact way. And I think that a lot of people will feel the same exact way. So, as I'm getting choked up, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you.
Turn it over to you so that you can get into this beautiful book.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hiya, I'm Mariah. I'm 7. My mama says I'm a gift from heaven. God made us special, both you and me. Plus, I've a few extra things. Do you see? I was born with a syndrome called charge, which brought challenges, both small and large. These different challenges taught me to be super duper strong, cool, and carefree. When I was born, my heart was missing a part, so I had surgery right from the start. I put on a brave face, giving it my best, and gained a zipper-shaped scar on my chest. Nurses and doctors helped me get stronger, but I stayed in the hospital for a little bit longer. Doctors saw that I had trouble with eating and put a tube in my tummy to help with feeding. A gastrostomy tube, or G-tube for short, helped me get food from a small port. One thing that I was most happy about, I didn't taste medicine in my mouth. In addition to having trouble, I think you went one page too far.
Thank you so much. Yep.
No worries. Okay. In addition to having trouble eating, I needed a little help with my breathing. Doctors placed a tracheostomy, also known as a trach, and attached a ventilator for my breathing's sake. The trach is in my neck and acts like a nose, and the vent helps my lungs with the air it blows. The ventilator connects to the trach with a tube and gives just enough room to dance, bounce, and move. I finally go home and have nurses who help, but I play around and I make them all yelp. I wait until their hands are very busy, then I tickle their arms and cause a big tizzy. I giggle and laugh, on the floor I fall, and because I'm cute, I get away with it all. Unless Mommy and Daddy catch me on the spot, I get a timeout whether I like it or not. I have many therapies most of my days, learning to walk and talk in different ways. A wheelchair and walker help me get around, while leg braces help me to step up and down. Even with these things, nothing can stop me. I love to wrestle with my brothers and Daddy. Going to the park can sometimes be tricky, but as long as there are ramps, it's a big victory. My sister and I love going high on the swings and imagine we're flying with great big wings. Because I have trouble talking and hearing, I speak with my fingers and children are peering. My brother and sister have to explain sign language is the name of the game. In addition to signing, I use pictures to show what I want, like books or stickers. An aid in my ear also helps me to hear, but shh, at cleanup time, I make it disappear. I go to school with my nurse on a wheelchair-friendly bus, but first, what bow should you wear? My mother will fuss. At school, my friends come to see me in class. What's this? What's that? The children ask. My nurse happily answers any question, but having clean hands is her first suggestion. I can catch a cold a lot easier than most and need protection from germs that are gross. After scrubbing and washing the dirt off their hands, the kids push my wheelchair wherever I command. We laugh and play, and they call me Thumbelina because I'm the size of a tiny ballerina. The thing about me that you really should know, I love to make friends wherever I go. I might seem different in the very beginning, but as soon as we play, it sends our hearts spinning. So next time you see someone like me, Mariah, you can introduce yourself. Just wave and say hiya. You're showing you care about someone who's new, and you might even make a new friend or two. This new friend can teach you to see the person on the inside, like my friends taught me. The end.
Yay! Oh my goodness, we love that story so very much.
Thank you.
And
yeah,
coolest thing.
Yes, I
Amazing.
just thought this was so important to include to show what everything is. And I really worked hard with the illustrator to make the illustrations detailed and lifelike so that kids can see it in this book and then recognize it in the world around them. And then right past this, what's that picture graph, I have the glossary with the definitions as well, which can even help parents and caregivers to learn what these different things are that many children have.
Absolutely. I think that this is such a brilliant idea. And then you also have your own ability to like draw in here, which is great too. What a wonderful book. I find it so inspiring and so helpful. I think that everybody who is familiar with Super Captain Brave Man will realize why we gravitated so much to your book. It really does speak to the mission about fostering inclusion, fostering friendship among kids that are differently abled or just diverse or you know, just different in general, whether it might be a physical issue or whether it could be neurological or behavioral. It's important for people to understand that even though there's a little bit of extra equipment, even though there might be a wheelchair, even though there might be things that, you know, may seem a little bit different, once you know what they are and understand how it helps that other person to physically be, then you realize that that person within is really as special as anybody.
Exactly.
And that's it's such an important life lesson for so many kids and so many adults in this day and age. So I want to thank you so much. I would love to have you tell us where we can get your book.
Yes, thank you so much, Jennifer. The book is available on Amazon. If you just look up Hiya Mariah, you can see that it's available in softcover, hardback, and I believe also an ebook. And then my website is victorianelsonbooks.com. So if you want to go check it out and read a little bit more of our story. And then yeah, Barnes and Noble online. And before we ended today, you know, we wanted to go over just a few more ways that you can greet kids. It doesn't have to be just be Hiya. So Jaden, my son, is going to help me with that. Does that sound like a plan, Jaden? Okay. So you
First
start.
First of all, how old is Jaden? We want to know a little bit more about this wonderful boy who's sitting next to you.
I'm 8 years old.
Was Mariah older or younger than you?
She's older.
Older than you? What's one of your favorite memories with Mariah? Do you remember?
Okay, I'm going to be quiet so that and put myself on mute because we can't hear him since you've got the headphones on.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let me.
I won't echo because I'm going to be silent.
Okay.
So feel free to unplug.
Unplug that headphones so that they can hear you. Okay.
So my favorite
there you are.
with Mariah is when I wasn't sharing the book with her, but then she started pulling my hair
to get back from you. She was tough. She stood her ground.
Yeah. I took the book.
And you guys had some wrestling matches?
Yes.
I think she won. Huh?
Like 95% of it.
Yeah, she was tough. Little bit tough. Okay, so let's go over some different ways that we can say hi to a new friend. Okay?
Okay, this is our old one. So, hey, what's up?
Yo, home slice.
What's kicking, little chicken?
Ahoy, matey.
Howdy, partner.
Hello, governor.
Top of the morning to you.
What's cooking, good looking? But you might want to be careful with this one.
Hey, baby. Careful with this one, too.
Aloha.
Konnichiwa.
Hola.
Bonjour.
And last but not least, hiya.
Last but not least, hey.
There you go. See, any other way you want.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Remember that you can find Hiya Mariah on Amazon in hardcover, softcover, and also in ebook. And yeah, I am so happy that Victoria and Jaden, and I know that you've got another little, you've got Olivia kind of hanging out there someplace. And your lovely friend Justin ran off. That's okay. It is Friday after all. So yes, for all of you watching, we're going to continue with our live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every 2 p.m. West Coast time while school is out, and we're out for the rest of the year. Also wanted to remind you on SuperCaptainBraveMan.com, you can find some fun coloring pages that are free downloads. You can kind of, yay, a little fun activity to kind of do while you're, you know, at home and, you know, have a little bit more extra time on your hands. So feel free to download those for free. And we are also giving away a snazzy t-shirt to somebody who tags 3 friends on their post of this live stream. Yeah, we'll get this, okay? Well, thank you for watching today, and we will see you on Monday. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.